Hello and welcome to Bloom Natural Health. I'm Dr. Amanda Ward.
And I'm Dr. Lauren Noel.
And we're here at the clinic at Bloom. We just want to take a little bit of time to introduce ourselves to you out there in the community and let you know what we have going on here at Bloom. We thought it might be good to start with the first steps of what happens if you're interested in being a patient here. What is it like? What do you go through? So the first step is you call and you can ask our staff. We have a great staff here. You can ask about any questions you might have about if this is a good fit for you. If it is, we start with an in-depth patient health questionnaire. Our staff will email that to you. You fill that out and you bring it in with you when you come in. Very comprehensive. And then you will meet with either myself or Dr. Noel. What really differentiates us, I believe, is that we really spend good quality time with you. So your first visit will be an hour-long visit. We'll go through your patient health questionnaire that we had sent you, and we will ask you to explain your entire health history and all of your health concerns. We then decide which labs are best for you, and we tend to be really, really thorough with our labs. We have pretty comprehensive testing that we do. Dr. Noel can kind of fill you in on what some of those tests are and what types of things that they test.
Yeah, so every patient, when we bring them in, we're going to do a very thorough, comprehensive blood panel. So looking at the red blood cells, white blood cells, cholesterol, thyroid panel, vitamin D. This is run on everyone, and this is very, very thorough. So it gives us a nice snapshot of how your health is right now. Also, we love to test nutrients to see how many nutrients are actually getting in your cells, and that helps us to really tailor the treatment to you individually. And also depending on what other symptoms you're coming in with, so if you have digestive issues, we'll run some stool panel, stool test. If you have hormonal issues, we'll do a hormone panel. What other tests do we do?
Well, we laugh that we test everything. We test blood, we test saliva for hormones and adrenal functions. We test the stool, as you mentioned, for a good digestive analysis. We even do occasionally some urinary testing for heavy metals. And the hormones, are tested both sometimes in the blood and the saliva.
And it really helps us to put together a very comprehensive plan for each individual who comes in. So when they come in, the first appointment's an hour, and then we order the necessary tests, and then have you come back in, and we actually spend a whole hour going over the test with you and making sure that you can explain it back to us so you really understand it. You leave here really knowing what's happening, you can explain it to somebody else, and all your questions are answered. So we spend a lot of time with patients, we really listen to them. Nothing is rushed with us, we want to make sure you really get it. And then we put together a program for you, so whether it's 3 months or 6 months, and really let you know what that's going to entail. And our patients come in here on a regular basis as like a Bloom community, so we make sure you're getting well. We have treatments like IV therapy, we do some shots, we do all kinds of nutrients and supplements that are very individualized for what we found on the lab work and what you're coming in with in terms of your symptoms. We make it very customized for you.
And I think in regards to the lab testing too, what a lot of our patients share with us is, everybody comes in, here's probably our average patient, for both of us, they come in, a lot of them are women, between age 40 and 50, they all say they're tired, they can't sleep anymore, they're gaining weight, they've lost their libido, they've lost their zest for life, they don't feel like themselves anymore. And what most of our patients tell us is, we've already gone to our regular doctor, and they've ran testing, and they told us that everything is fine. Well, with our what's called functional testing, really running the deeper panels, to truly find the root cause of what's going on. Sometimes our patients say, even my specialist didn't run this amount of lab work. So with us doing more in-depth testing and also analyzing it in a more functional way, is what we call it, which is really looking for the preventive markers, not just, oh, hey, does this person already have diabetes, but hey, is there a blood sugar issue that we see that's starting to happen, and can we correct it now before it becomes a bigger issue? And oftentimes just addressing those functional changes that precede a disease process, people start feeling a lot better. Their energy comes back, they're sleeping better, they get their libido back, they get their hormones balanced. So that's the difference with our testing process, and also with our treatment programs like Dr. Noel just offered. We have so much more to offer than just medications, and that's another big relief that our patients say, wow, I went in, I felt horrible, I was told that everything was fine, so just take this antidepressant, or just take this antibiotic. And in their heart, they know that that wasn't right, and that something deeper is going on. So that's what we're here for. We're here to find it. And I think one thing that would be fun for us to go through is what we call our 6 Seeds to Help. This is a 6-step process that we go through with every single one of our patients, and it just kind of helps our patients understand what's happening and what part of the process they're in, And starting with step 1, which is discover, which is everything we just talked about. Come in, meet with us, tell us your whole story, let us know what's been going on, what do you feel like, is an issue, and how can we address it. And then also let's run the testing. So that's seed 1. Seed 2 is detoxify. Dr. Noel is great with detoxifying.
I love detox programs because our environment is so toxic nowadays. It doesn't matter if you live in a very, very clean home. It doesn't matter if you are, living in an area that isn't, a lot of traffic, or even if you don't even live in the city, you live near the beach, you're still exposed to toxins in your environment. So making sure to get those toxins cleared out is really important to getting you back on the track for health. So we do detox programs very individualized for patients here, and that's the second step.
Yeah, and then step 3 is to replenish, and this is a big one, what Dr. Noel was speaking about with our testing. Some of the tests we're doing are to identify what has become deficient in this person, what vitamins, minerals, enzymes, hormones, neurotransmitters, what has become deficient, and once we know it's deficient, let's replenish it. And to do that, we utilize a myriad of things. We do supplements, so oral pills, powders, liquids. We also do IV therapy, which is really important. A lot of our patients have really impaired digestive abilities. So when we go intravenously with just healthy, gentle nutrient bags, we can really get their vitamin mineral levels up faster. We also do intramuscular injections, which are really nice too, and we can custom blend just the right cocktail that you need based on your individual results. So we have a combination of all those things. Obviously we talk about diet as well, and that's the goal, to replenish. Step 4 here too is another important one. It's called repattern, and this is a really important step that I think gets missed a lot. So this is about changing or repatterning the way your body is perceiving a substance. So this is where it's called NAET. We do allergy elimination. Sometimes when your body is becoming deficient in something, it's because even though you're getting that nutrient from either your foods or your supplements or from wherever, it's not assimilating it properly, it's not doing the right thing with it. So we do the allergy elimination with those nutrients or hormones or enzymes or whatever it is, so that your body can start properly processing them. The other repatterning that we do is for actual allergies that you classically think of, like if you're overreacting to pollens or to food allergens or animal danders or things like that. So we use this energetic technique to really change the way your body's responding to those and stop it from overreacting to those items. And then nourish is good, healthy diet, and Dr. Noel is also an expert in good, healthy diet.
Food as medicine is my favorite thing. That's what brought me into this type of medicine in the first place is, every time we eat, we should be eating medicine on our plates. The different nutrients and the greens and the different colors of your diet, like the rainbow diet, you got the reds and the yellows and the blues, they all have different nutrients. And everyone's unique too. There's not one perfect diet for everybody. So making sure that you're having a diet that nourishes you individually is just so important. So we talk about diet with every single patient. It's very, very important.
Back to the basics. And then our last step is a really important one and a fun one too, which is beautify. We really try to provide here for all of our patients, and especially the ladies, we try and really have a good list of non-toxic aesthetics that are available. So not big believers in Botox and poisonous injections. So we go around the globe to find good homeopathic, natural alternatives to those. So we have natural aesthetic injectables. We also have a line of prescription skincare that our pharmacy makes with all good, healthy, natural ingredients. And plus with all those programs, these are around, your face, so helping with aging and lines around the face. We also have fat dissolving shots. We have a whole myriad of things. But the goal is really to do it in a safe and natural way. And we always talk about how beauty truly does stem from the inside. So all the previous seeds are going to be just as important because health and beauty shine through from inside to the outside. So that's our 6 seeds to help. Here we are, right in Encinitas on gorgeous Coast Highway 101. We're standing right here in our waiting room. And me and Dr. Noel plan on having many more little clips to come. And our goal is to educate you and let you know that we're a resource here, we're here for you, we can find the solutions to your health issues. So please come visit us.
Yes, and check us out on Facebook too, at Bloom Natural Health, search for us, and like us on there, and on Twitter too, at BloomNH. And we put all our updates on there on a regular basis, so you can stay tuned to what we're doing.
Please do.